Buenos dias. This is old ER, Eric, Materman, Forgotten Pines Farm, Homestead. Now, I haven't been doing no videos in a while. I've been, building a house, working jobs, that sort of thing. Moving across the country. But anyway, I wanted to start doing them again so some of my kids could see what I had going on. Some of them are still out in California. So anyway, I wanted to leave with a joke. An old joke Ronald Reagan told one time about an old farmer. This old farmer had a piece of creek bottom land. Never been developed, full of brush and rocks. He decided one day he was going to get to work on it. So he started working on it, hauling all the rocks off, cutting the trees, cleaning up the underbrush, started cultivating the dirt. Started growing vegetables all the way to corn, right? And he was doing good. He was real proud of the way it's coming. One Sunday morning in church, he told the Reverend, he said, "Reverend, I want you to come see all the work I've done to this garden spot." The Reverend said, "Okay." Now he came out there. He said, "Oh Lord," he said, "that's the best looking garden I've seen." He said, "Look at those tomatoes." He said, "The Lord's blessed you." He said, "Look, those are the biggest tomatoes I've ever seen. Look at those green beans, those melons, that squash. Look how tall that corn is. The Lord's been real good to you. He's blessed you." And the old farmer started getting real fidgety. He said, "Reverend, well, I wish you could have seen it before when the Lord was doing it by himself." Anyway, I thought it was pretty funny. But I've been struggling with this farm. And I don't know if anybody's heard about this solar minimum. I've been doing some research on it. These intense winters we didn't get to planting until after Easter. We were still getting snow. These intense heat in the summertime, shorter summers, longer winters, and colder. That sun, you go out there. I've had a problem with my tomatoes ripening because I guess sustained temperatures above 85 degrees, the tomatoes just won't ripen. I need 66 to 78 or something like that. But so yeah. So I mean, we're struggling with this farm. We're trying to get it going. We're trying to build up this soil without using any types of fertilizers or inputs, and trying to get this house built. So I just want to do a little video. I'd like to try to do some more, get them going so people can see what I got going on here, and mainly my kids can see since they're out there in Cali. Look, America. In my house, you got a 10-foot wraparound porch. It's a little messy right now. It's always messy when you're out here. When you're out here trying to develop property and farm. Anyway, I'll give you a little wide view of the house here. I got the roof on it. Saving up some money for some doors and windows. Hopefully we'll be able to get that in soon. Been doing some other things on the property. We started developing a compost bins. They're still not finished like everything else around here. But we're actually starting to get our own compost going, which is going to be hugely beneficial for building up the soil in our garden spots there. There's our compost bins we got going on. Small. I'm gonna get some more green brown material. Get this thing going a little bit better. And she's starting to heat up. I don't know if you can see that. But she's heating up. There's old Pad's dog. We got some elderberries coming along, and of course a bunch of Japanese beetles. They love those elderberries in my apple trees for some reason. Who knows? Now here we go. We're gonna go to the garden for a little bit and try not to make this video too long. Nobody wants to watch long videos. Here we got some zucchini. Look at that man. See what I mean about this sun? Look at this. I don't know what's going on, but you cannot give these plants enough water. I mean, even the grass is like, I have no idea. We got some yellow squash here, just coming up. We got some gourds. Got some gourds growing. Let's see what else we got. Here's our first pumpkin coming along. We also got cabbage, green beans, trying to grow up some cantaloupe, lettuce. We got a bunch of different varieties of beans. Poor old tomatoes. We decided to go with the weave system this year for support instead of trellising. It's because we got 4 rows of determinants. So we're just now starting to get some ripe tomatoes, and it's middle of July. And I still got a lot of pruning to do on these things and fertilizing. We got some poblano peppers. I don't know if you can see them. There's a poblano. There's one of our first ripe tomatoes. Now these 4 rows are all determinate Rugers. Some cherry tomatoes that Link picked, and we got 2 rows of indeterminates. And we got 2 rows. Here's the rows of 2 rows of indeterminates, and then over there is 4 rows of determinates and 2 rows of watermelons. Watermelons are actually doing pretty good this year. I think that one right there is a moon and stars. I mean, we could be doing a lot better, but you know, we are organic. And I did take forest land and convert it over. I mean, just last year this was trees. And it is the heat of the day right now, so everything's drooping down. This heat is killing. These are our jalapenos. This heat is killing our crops. I don't know what it is, but we're going to have to do something with shade or some sort of UV protection, because my potatoes, I got 3.5 rows of potatoes and 2.5 rows of onions, and they were doing great. Here, I got to show you those. Those are the potatoes and onions. And they were doing great up until, I don't know, 3 weeks ago maybe. We just started getting sustained heat, and it's just burning everything out. Now, I'll show you a potato when we get back to the porch and let you see what I'm talking about. And these potatoes, there's very minor bug activity on these potatoes. It's mostly what's killing these things, in my opinion, because they have plenty of nutrients. It's got to be the sun. Or like that one guy I watched on YouTube, he said it's chemtrails. Bet you it's chemtrails. Anyway, here's our our hydroponic system that we're setting up as a trial. We got some lettuce. Trying to do some cilantro in there. Here's our sump. Pumps it up into the end of it there. And recycles the water. Cucumbers bit the dirt this year. I'm about to rip them all up. And the sunflowers, they did good this year. And you know, the hornworm, see I got that birdhouse up there? And I got some, I'm gonna put up another birdhouse over there and put up some feeders. The birds have really taken care of the hornworm problems we've been having for years. So that's a good thing. You gotta lure those birds in. You lure those birds into your garden, they'll take care of those hornworms and your armyworms. All right, here we go. Back to the house. I don't know if you've seen the front of the house, but it's hard to tell if all the windows and doors covered up, but I just want to show you one more thing before I close out this video, and that is going to be the potatoes. I dug one up this morning after I got done pruning and weeding and fertilizing a couple rows. This right here is what we got. This was the plant. I dug it up because it's not coming back. You can see this thing. It's just, sun has killed it. There's one little potato right there. And then I got these two off of it. I mean, we're getting good peppers. We're getting good zucchini. I got another couple spots with lettuce. We're getting good lettuce. Cucumbers bit the dirt. Cabbage got eat up with some sort of worms in the beginning, so they're struggling. And I'm gonna start ripping out stuff that ain't doing good, and I'm gonna start trying to put in some fall crops. Cabbage, broccoli, cauliflower, maybe some kale, turnip greens. I'm gonna start putting some of that stuff out in the places that ain't doing any good. So hopefully we get some more food storage. I got a lot of ideas for food storage, and maybe if I can keep doing these videos, I'll let you guys in on some of those little secrets. I got a way to store eggs with no refrigeration for up to a year. It's all right here. Anyway, I'm gonna get off here because this video looks like it's longer than. Damn it! So anyway, you guys take care, and remember, what are you gonna do when the grocery stores run out of food? You better start figuring it out.